Hello everybody to the sixth lesson of CSS for attractive design. In this lesson we will know the borders and their attributes. So we will learn the border styles and the border color, the border width, also the border individual sides, how to control each side of the border. So let's go and see what we have. Here first of all we will create an HTML element. I will create, for example, h1 and we write here this is h1 element. And you should know that when we create only an HTML element and we do a work for that, means that every element in the HTML could have the same styles. So here we have, for example, I will write here an ID. I will see ID, for example, and write border style, no problem. So border style is a name that I have created. I will see here, I will call it here, and here we'll define our styles. So we have many styles for the border. So the border could be style. Here we have solid, hidden, none, dashed, dotted, and so on. We will start with solid. I will let the rest for you to try them. Okay, so I'll save it, refresh the page. Then we have, so solid means only a line. The second one, which is dotted, save it, then reload. So it's dotted. When you reload the page, it's dotted. The second, which is dashed. These are the most common. The others you could control them. Okay, you could try them and you will see what is the difference. So this was the border style. The other thing, you could control it. For example, the grove, the edge, the inset, the outset, the hidden, for example. Also none. If you don't need to have a border, you could see none, and the border will be removed. See, the border have been removed. So this is about the border style. The second option, we have something called border width. So we will write here, and I will write here solid, for example, and here I write border width. So the border width, we could write the width of the border that we want. For example, let's say 6 pixel. Let's refresh the page. Here is it. Let's increase it. For example, let's say 16 pixel. Save it, refresh. Here is it. So you could increase the border width as you want and as you need, for example. So then we have border color. We could create here the color, border color, and we could see, for example, red or hexadecimal or any color we needed. So now it's the border color. Also we have the last point, which we will talk about, the border controlling of each side. For example, I will create here, for example, imagine that I need to create the solid in one part, and the other part would be, for example, dashed, and in the other part we have dotted, and then solid, for example. Save it, then refresh, then see. So here is the top is solid, then the right is dashed, then we have dotted, then solid. So you could control whatever you want. For example, if we could say none, I need only in the underline is dotted, and the other thing is none. So refresh. The border is only in the underline, which is the bottom. Okay, so you could control it, and it's work like that. If you could need to know, it works top, then we have right, then bottom, then left. So it works from top, then right, it makes like circle, top, then right, then bottom, then left. So great. Okay, also the width, we could control the width. We could say 16 pixel in the top, 2 pixel in the, let's see, the here we have the slide, and let's see slide for all of them, so that we could see the width. Then 2 pixel in the right, we could see 6 pixel in the bottom, and let's say 90 pixel on the left. So refresh and see what we have. I'm sorry, so 90 is too big. Let's see, it's only 30. Save it, refresh. So here is the top, the right, the bottom, so you could control it as you want. So great. Also we could control the color. For example, let's see, red, green for the right, blue for the bottom, and let's say white, I mean black for the left. So refresh, and here is it. So the left is black, blue, the bottom, and so on. So great. So this is how to control each part. Imagine that I need to control both parts at the same time. For example, I will delete these things. I need the top and the bottom be red, and the right and the left is green. So let's refresh and see what we have. So the top and the bottom is red, and the left and the right is green. Also with the color, with the width, the top, for example, if I delete these things, the top and the bottom will be 16, and the right and the left will be 2. So here we have another thing. If you have only 2 options, it would be top and bottom, and the other option would be for right and left. Okay, so don't confuse. If you have 4 values, it would start from the top, then right, then bottom, then the left. But if you have only 2 values, it will go the first is for the top and bottom, and the second is for the right and the left. So let's see here what we have. So the top and the bottom have 16, but the right have 3 pixel only, 2 pixel only. Okay, so it's great. It's great for now. So if you need to control a specific part, for example, I need to say, for example, border top. For example, I need to say border top means the top of the border. I need to be blue. I need to be, for example, color. For example, I could say it could be blue, red, green, whatever you want. And I want to see border bottom width, and I could assign it with any style I want. For example, I will see 30 pixel, and you could continue with that. For example, you could see border right or bottom style, and you could say, for example, let's see, dashed. Save it and refresh the page as you want. You could control it. We have also one code that could cover all these things, which is border. So the border could contain all these things. For example, you could say it starts like that. Okay, the size and the width, then the style, then the color. Okay, so the width is, for example, let's say it's 5 pixel, and the style is solid, example, and the color is green. Save it and refresh. It's like what we have defined. We could see that the color, for example, for the fourth, we could see green and red, means the top and the down is green and the other is red. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that, but only you could use it with only border, then color, and it would be used. But if you need to have only style or a unique style for them, for example the pixel, the size, and the solid, the style and the green, the color be the same, it would be great to use it with only border attribute. So it's great for now, and I think it's enough for now. And thanks for listening. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and see you next. Bye.